Inside of the Great Conflict, there existed two races, angels and demons, who were locked in battle with one another, with the Angerous Council leading the angels and the prime evils leading the charge against them with their demon brethren. However, in another plane of existence, there was a world that was known as Sanctuary, a world that was sacred to them. So sacred, in fact, there was a law that forbid the demons and angels from interfering with that realm. A world that held a race known as humans, or as the demons and angels referred to them as mortals. However, there were those who sought to escape the growing conflict and looked towards the mortal world of Sanctuary. But to do that, they would need help. This is where a mage clan known as the Vizjerie would come into play, with a magician who would unlock the passage to their world, to that of the demon world, granting them access, which would begin the Sin War, a sub-war of the Great Conflict. Join me in this video as I explore the eon-old secret that had given birth to the conflict between the mortals and the demons. Harash had been the founder of the Vizjerie Mage clan, being described as a legendary magician who had managed to summon the demonic hordes into Sanctuary by mistake. However, his tale begins before the founding of this clan, back when Jir was just a boy, when he had just been an acolyte among the Vizjerie people. One night, Harash would awaken from his slumber after witnessing an assortment of images burning through his mind inside of his dreams. And when putting what he had seen into practice, he would find something truly remarkable and terrifying at the same time. He had discovered a newfound ability that he could wield, the power over the dead, giving him command of their unholy spirits. Soon after this, his powers became a thing of legend. He would begin perfecting the process, draining the energy of the spirits, making him more powerful than anyone had dreamed of before. The result of this had soon come, with the birthing of a new power in the West, the Vizjerie Mage clan, who would be known as the Spirit Clan, and being one of the main 3 mage clans known to have existed in the world at this time. However, just like Icarus, the boy who flew too close to the sun, Harash would continue attempting to master his abilities with the spirit world, to the point where he would be able to control it completely, would prove to be his undoing. The man would weave his spells, obtaining the trance state necessary to transferring the magical energy. A spirit would then bite back, assuming control of his body, allowing the spirit to go on a mass killing spree, which would prove to be the sorcerer's end. After the carnage, the Vizjerie would find that the so-called spirits that had been unleashed into the world of Sanctuary had in fact been the demons from the burning hells. A historian, however, that witnessed the end to the legendary magician, Harash, going by the name of Demol Lunish, who would write all of this down in his journal, which would be detailed in the book, The Black Road. These events, however, didn't outright start the war between the mortals and the demons. However, the news did alert the prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto and Baal, to the existence of the mortal world, which would lead them to form the Troon in the region of Kajan, which would become a religion symbolizing mankind's inner potential and strength. But secretly they would push their inner circle into joining forces with the burning hells. The religion would be led by the son of Mephisto, Lucion. The Vizjerie was a mage clan that derived from the east and was one of the greatest clans the mortals had known about at the time. The clan would hold influence in Aranok, a desert region that lies between the western kingdoms, holding a town known as Lut-Gulain, which would hold great importance for Horizon, a summoner of the Vizjerie clan. The clan also held influence among the Kegistan region, which held such locations as Chaldeum and Karust, with a river separating the two, with a city being in between the two locations known as Gikul. The Vizjerie mage clan specialized in sorcery and had been introduced in the first Diablo title in the sorcerer class. The clan also had ties to Lut-Gulain, not just for the arcane sanctuary, but because Jeren's palace had been built first as a Vizjerie fortress, which had been why the portal to the arcane sanctuary had been located in the cellar. Drognan, who had been one of the vendors in the events of Diablo 2, is actually a surviving member of the clan. However, further details of this are an enigma, as the records have drifted off with the sands of time. The Vizjerie clan had a long history practicing elemental magics or sorcery. They are more known for the tales of Horizon and Bartuk, who had experimented with demonic power that eventually tore the clan apart. The two had their differences, with Bartuk seeking to ally himself with the disturbed and twisted demonic forces of darkness, while Horizon had enslaved the demons to his will and might. After these events, an establishment known as the Vizjaktar would be implemented to go against any of the magi that may achieve this level or a greater level of corrupt power. Now, many of you are probably wondering about the title of the video. How did Jer-Harash begin the Sin War? Well, of course he didn't actually, but he unwittingly unleashed the demons into Sanctuary, allowing them to spread, which caught the attention of the prime evils, allowing them to manipulate humanity, which would eventually begin said war. So like a domino effect, the pieces kept falling into place until the war finally began, with Jer-Harash being the one to push the first piece. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, then hit the like button. Comment your thoughts below and I look forward to hearing from you. Sign up to join the British Alliance today by hitting the subscribe button and ringing in the notification bell for all updates, as YouTube doesn't notify us when new videos go up unless the bell has been rung. A special thank you to all of my members for your extra mile support. It certainly helps me in creating new content for all of you. If you would like to become a member of this channel today, then hit the join button and see which of the tiers sounds right for you. And I will see all of you among the cosmos, and be sure to have a good one.